Oh, did it again. Mic muted. So good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I see we got a few of you on. We got just one comment so far here. So welcome. So let's see who we can run off this evening. Hopefully, not anyone. Everyone's always welcome here. But have a lot to talk about. We added 3 new funds this week. So what a week, huh? Not only did we add AMZY, but we added GOOY, get used to saying that one, and FBY, which is Meta, but the ticker similar to the former Facebook ticker. So yeah, get used to saying GOOY and FBY. Those are our newest ones. Yeah, only 3. I had to be 3 minutes late because we added 3 funds. So see, I'm getting better in the promptness department. And see, that's good. 3. See, the number 3 is like recurring. You bought all 3 today. Good for you. Oh, look who's on. Am I early enough today? Bought 1 share of each just to keep track of them. Sometimes that's what I do because I get so distracted easily. Like if I want to keep track of a stock, I would rather just buy 1 share of it. That way it's there, to keep track of. So, but anyway, all right. So, all right. So I mentioned the 3 funds that we have. So, all right, we're done already, right? I'm just kidding. You took a nap? Oh, you mean you took a nap just so you could wake up to watch this? Well, good for you. It certainly will pay off. Anyway, all right. So let's look over our newest funds here. Let's see. I added my watch list on Schwab to keep track. Is Schwab any good? Which one merged with Ameritrade? See, I knew it. Great minds think alike, huh? Okay. So let's see. All right, didn't announce this one too much, but I got 16 of you on. Not too bad. Yeah, isn't that something? We ran him off, I guess. I still don't know what I said. I think sometimes what I do, so I have kind of, and you all will get used to this over time. Most of you get my humor, some of you don't, but I have like this OCD for spelling. So like when somebody has like fat fingers, it's funny. I mean, I get a kick out of it, but when somebody like misspells something, I'll make a joke of it, and I guess it was like one too many things, and it just set him off or her. So it is what it is. They're gone, but hey, you know what? For every 1 person we lose, we gain 10. So that's not a bad trade-off, right? It's like a 10 for 1, Schwab. Oh yeah, so I'll be acclimating to them too, for sure. You can't spell heads up. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to give you a boot then. But your name is too cool to lose you. We can't lose you. Like if you left, we'd have to have someone else name themselves your name. That way, because it's just too cool of a name to lose. Uh-oh, here we here we go. I have a dry sense of humor also. People don't always get that I'm joking. It happens, but it's cool that most of you seem to get me. So all right, Hog Farmer's on. Another one of my favorite names, not only my favorite names, but favorite occupation. So holy carp, I caught a live. See, that's what I do. Like when I see like, oh, carp, like the fish, you know. So yeah, welcome. Um, all right. So as most of you know, we're supposed to be having Jay back on August 15th. I may be getting a cool hat. So I guess I'm joining the cause officially. So oh, Tesla's coming back, huh? Wish I could have bought more, but I didn't really move any money around. So I think I bought some Monday. Can't even remember. It's been quite a surreal week. I missed Hound showed up, and why do cats be stretching? I have no idea. And what do you know about cats? For some reason I thought you might be a dog person. I don't know why I got that, but I just figured you might be more of a dog person than a cat person. So, all right. Oh, Franco Physique is back on. M1 is pissing me off. They won't add the YieldMax funds, only have TSLY. Have you called them? We have a subscriber on here who calls these fund managers immediately, and he gets he seems to get an audience with them. He may or may not be our link to Jay, actually. And all right, so already is already on. I put funds in my account to purchase the new funds, but I wind up. You all are going to start doing this now. If you all trigger my OCD, I'm going to end up having to like sign off early here, unless you all super chat me. That is funny. Wind up buying more TSLY around 1660. LOL. Well, hey, you know what? It worked out for you. You already know why dogs be stretching, though. Well, good for you. I figured you might know a thing or two about dogs. I don't know why, but I just figured you might. Bubble is on. Fidelity is great. All the Tesla, even some crypto now, just wish their app was better. Yeah, I've found that every broker has their pluses and minuses. There are some things. So I use Fidelity, like for the HSA. I've used E-Trade. That was like the longest one that I used. I've used Ameritrade, and what was the other one? One of the first ones I ever used got bought up by Ally Bank, I think. But there used to be something called Trade King or something, which used to be the cheapest trades back in the day. Um, and they got bought by Ally Bank. But yeah, honestly, every broker has their pluses and minuses. I felt like Ameritrade was the best overall with the Thinkorswim tool. And by the way, those of you that watched Jay from when he was on back in May, he talked about how he actually helped design that. So that's really cool. I feel like Ameritrade, all the stuff you have for free, they're really good. I used to really like E-Trade, but I just feel like E-Trade has fallen off. Like they used to be, they would give you like what used to be called the S&P reports. I don't know what they're called now. They've changed names so many times. They were like the CBNR reports, and they were this, then they were that. I don't know what they call them now. But anyway, YieldMax, I know what you meant. See, I got you. I know what you meant. You meant YieldMax when you said TSLY. So very punny. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, you're on. All right. If they pay aptly on the first week of the month, TSLY the second week, and so on, it gives people a reason to buy them all for a bonus paycheck every week. Hold on just a second. I keep hearing a noise out here. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Somebody. Actually, that's exactly who I thought it was. I thought she was out there, uh, like calling to me. Um, Actually, you know what it sounded like. So what it was, somebody was actually out there changing a tire, I guess. But you could hear like the wrench and stuff, and it sounded like an alligator's mating call. I'm in Florida, so we have a lot of alligators and stuff. That's what it sounded like, actually. Kathy Woods. I was hoping it was going to be one or two of them, or even both of them, but yeah, that's what it was. Totally agree. Okay, good. I think I skipped over it. Let me see here. If they pay aptly on the first week of the month. Oh, you're right. Hey, ask Jay about that. By the way, are you all in the Discord? I think I forgot to post the link. I haven't been back in there in a couple of days. Like I said, it's just kind of been a crazy week, and it's going to get even crazier next week. I know it's like that reality show. They had that. It's like the Repo Crew could be. What was that? Like the lizard towing or something? Repoing wheels. It's always funny when the wheels are worth more than the car, right? And then the wheels get repoed, but the car is still there. I always find that funny. Or like when the car is worth more than the house. If you're in like, I don't know, a mobile home or whatever they call it now. How many? Oh, I haven't experimented with that yet. I'll try to, hold off on that for sure. Um, but no, actually, it's funny being from Florida. You hear the noises that the alligators make. Like they have mating season and whatnot, and they do make some interesting noises. So do people, though. After all, you know. Um, will YieldMax give out the information about how much each fund will pay on August 3rd, 23? Oh, I can pull up the list of. I can pull up that list for like the ex-dividend date and whatnot. YieldMax is a small company, so maybe it is too much work for them to do that. No, I don't think so. I think I have the dates for like what's going to be the ex-dividends and whatnot. It's usually been around like the 6th or the 7th. Dolphin Man, okay. Yeah, just cougar. Yeah, mainly just cougars. Got to stick to the cougars. Although for some of them, like if their kids are as old as me, that gets kind of awkward, you know. Now, if they have a daughter, then it's like, okay, here's mom, here's the daughter, weigh the preponderance of the scale. All right, Z is on. About time you showed up. Do you think ticker symbol YMAX will come out before all individual ETFs get released? No, I don't. I think that they're all going to come out, and then the uh, YMAX fund of funds will probably come out. So anyway, all right. Well, let's have a look or two at these funds here, since they're so new. So let's just go to Yahoo Finance here. Hold on a second here. I'm getting all sweaty. I hear all these noises outside, and it's making me sweaty. All right. So we're going to actually use Yahoo Finance again today, which we haven't used in a while. I feel like I haven't done a screen share in a while. It's pretty easy on here because I just read you all's comments, and I get like 1,000 views. It's great. Sometimes I feel like I have my Forrest Gump moments in life. It's like, wow, I stumble upon something and just, have great luck. Sometimes things work out that way, Okay, we read that one. Moms are the best. You go home with fruit roll-ups in your pocket. Patiently waiting for the battle between Clip and KWBY. That sounds like a radio station. KWBY. All right. Let me see here. KWBY. Oh, you know what? I haven't even had anything to drink, and I just typed KWBY into my phone's map. So that's, don't get me behind the wheel. But I haven't had anything to drink other than just water. KWBY. It's not coming up. Are you sure you typed that ticker symbol in right? All right. Well, let's do let's do a screen share here, and let's just look at these funds. We haven't. These are new. The newest kids on the block, so to speak. So let's go look at them, and then we'll come back to comments, and then it probably won't go too long. I just wanted to point out to everybody the good news that we've got 3 new funds for the YieldMax family. So the market was up today. We came back nicely. The Dow was up 176. The NASDAQ kicked butt. Wow, I should have bought TQQQ this week. Darn it. I need a virtual slap for that one. Wow. How about that one? S&P was up 44.82. And honestly, everything did good today. All our funds here, the Vito, TSLY, what was the other one? Riot. And then GOOY, or, it's funny. I think that one is appropriately named for those of you that are into like IT and stuff like that. A GUI is like a graphical user interface. So Google being a tech company, it's kind of easy to say that, I guess. It kind of sounds weird, but for tech people, you'll kind of understand that. GUI. Hopefully the returns are GUI, right? So this one, GOOY, I'm probably just going to say GOOY. $20.50 is where we closed at today. So we went up 8 cents, but we're seeing the same phenomenon that I first noticed with NVDY. In the after hours, we're up to 23.50. So there's a way for savvy investors, I believe, to profit on this, because in the after hours, we're up $3. But what's going to happen by Monday, this will be gone. So we're probably going to open back up where we closed. We're going to open at the close, basically. Wasn't that a riddle from something? Open at the close. I know these noises, it sounds like a car is getting repossessed out here. All right, and then the next one we added this week was FBY, which is funny because it's effective on the New York Stock Exchange ARCA today that both of these are added as of today. So, but where it says people also watch, it's only showing the 2 of them. You'd think they would all be. So the Meta Option Income ETF, FBY, is $20.63. We went up 36 cents today, or 1.76%. 22.01 in the after hours. So again, same phenomenon that we're seeing there. We're up, 7% approximately in this fund to 22.01. And we're I've been trading for a day, and now let's look at AMZY. AMZY. Here we come. All right. So in this one, Title Trust Roman numeral 2, not sure why it's called that. Maybe we can ask Jay, but it's the Amazon fund. So this one is up 53 cents today, or 2.66%. 2046 in the after hours, we're up to 2065. So in our first week for AMZY, we went up. Let's see, we opened at 2005, so we went up a little bit. We dropped down to 1993, stayed flat for 2 days in a row, and then we went up about 50 cents. So there we go for that one. Now let's go to our favorite, TSLY, which is still the only one that I own. And let me get a drink here. I'm thirsty. All right. So 1696 up 55 cents, or 3.35%. In the after hours, we're up 5 cents, or 0.29%. So for the 5-day period ended July 28th, we were relatively flat. We were up about 50 cents, and all of it really came today. We went up as high as 17.18 Tuesday at the open. Then we dropped all the way to 16.32. So there's definitely some opportunity for investing in this one at a discount. Year to date, not as solid as Tesla stock, but still 63.86%. Nothing to sneeze at, certainly. And given the dividend return. So if we look at the dividend return on this one, the total return is off the charts. So let's look at that one real quick. And we won't stay on Yahoo too long because it's smoking up my bandwidth here. By the way, it's funny, we had some door-to-door salespeople today that were selling Verizon. I guess Verizon's getting back into the internet business here in my state, because they used to do Fios, but then they divested it, I guess. So Frontier has it now. So Frontier is a crappy airline, and for a while it was a crappy internet company, but they've gotten a lot better. The product is great. Customer service wasn't so great, but they've gotten like way better. But we had some sales guys walking around here selling, Verizon internet, which I guess they're getting back into the business. And they knocked on my door, and I was like, "So what are you selling?" Because I could see the Verizon shirts, and they said, "Oh, we're not selling anything." And I said, "Oh, really? Well, I see you work for Verizon." They're like, "Oh, yeah, Verizon's offering internet and stuff." I said, "Oh, so see, you are selling something. I thought you just said you weren't selling." And the guy goes, "Well, you don't pay anything today, so we're not selling anything." I said, "Yeah, but if I get internet through you, I'll pay something eventually, right? I mean, if I'm not going to pay anything at all, sign me up right now. If it's free, it's for me. If it's free, it's for the coach, But I thought that was funny. I kind of told him, like, you need to come up with a better line. You're selling something, to be honest. Anyway, where were we? YieldMax, TSLY, right? Okay, so total return since January 10th would be 0.999, 0.903, 0.902, 0.829, 0.44, which was our lowest one, 0.803, 1.066. So that's 594 divided by 1696. So that's 35%, total dividend return. And that's only for half a year. So we got to annualize this. So annualizing this really just times it by, hold on a second, January, February, March. Oh, we've got 7 of them now. So I can't just do that. Let me do this here. Let me kind of reverse the math here. So, all right, 594 divided by 7 is going to be 84 cents times 12. That's 1018 divided by 1696. So it's about 60%. So it's a 60% annualized dividend yield plus 63%. So that's really, if you do total return, isn't that something like 124% or 123%? 123.86 to be exact. Pretty good, huh? So yeah, that's still my favorite one. That's the coach's favorite. That was on the playbook. That would be coach's favorite. Okay, so now let's look at the underlying stock, TSLA. I'll circle back to comments here in just a second. I'm sure we're backlogged. Tesla was up 1073 today, up 420. Look at that. Haha. 4.20%. 266 or $266.44. Year to date. Now, it's funny because for individual stocks, it doesn't show us, but we'll have to do it ourselves here. So let's see. Let's see here. So year to date for Tesla, our favorite, is 146%. So actually, correct me if I'm wrong, but our total return for TSLY almost equals our total return in Tesla stock. Pretty good, I must say. Now, all right, let me circle back to comments here for a second. And okay, let's see what we got. Wow, we got a lot of you here. Oh, look, I'm talking about Tesla. Look who I got on, the main Tesla guru here. Berkshire, it's funny. I want Berkshire too, because Berkshire, the only way I'll probably ever touch Berkshire stock will be to get into the YieldMax ETF for it. So, all right, let's see here. Somebody wants me to use Webull. Oh, I just got the free stock from Webull. Okay, let's see how we're doing here on comments here. Oh, you corrected yourself here. Let's see, think there will be a delay in distribution payout for the new funds. Probably, because we got to have it'll probably be mid-month or so. KYBY is YieldMax for KWDB. Are they coming out with one for it? When you get paid clip dividends, do they take out foreign taxes up front since deals with China? I have no idea, but I thought China was taxed lower than we are. Sorry, KWBY. All right, let's look that one up on the phone. KWBY. Still not coming up. I don't know. I'll find out in April. Okay, sure. GOOY already went up a lot, definitely, right? Let's see here. Adrian from Passive Income Investing Channel covered ZWQT, which is a fund of funds similar to future YMAX. Interesting. One of his people reached out to me, and I told them, let's get him on. They actually, it's funny, I don't know if he knows this or not, they offered some of their services to me. As far as and I've had a lot of these come in, it's like a dime a dozen, video editing, this and that stuff that hasn't worked for me. What's worked for me is me just standing here talking to you all, but yeah, I told the person that reached out, I said, hey, get him on the channel. And they never responded. I haven't heard from them since, but it'd be cool to have him on. He's, I feel like one of the big guns in the space. So all right, Jay is going to release KWBY to run options on Queb. Oh yeah, I might have read that. I'll try to pull up the total list of funds that we've got on here. Stephen Orr, why not use Webull? I did get the free stocks. Ola, welcome. Why not just do that on Seeking Alpha? Well, I don't know. I just figured, flip a coin. I'd use Yahoo for nostalgia's sake, right? Where the heck is Berkshire? Yeah, we already addressed that one. You'll have to explain your calculations here, because what I'm doing, I'm adding the dividend, which is like 60% annualized to, oh, you know what? I'm cheating a little bit, aren't I? Because if I'm going to compare apples to apples, I'd have to annualize Tesla too. So here I was thinking it was very close, like 120 versus 140 percentage wise, but yeah, you're probably right. Okay, Cash Hawkins, trying to make more cash, of course. Jay said Berkshire was too slow. He might not release it. When did he say that? Did he say that on here? See, I already forgot everything he said after that. Like once, I talk and stuff, like videos I did Monday, I've already forgotten everything about them. Wednesday, I forgot somebody left and whatnot. You all told me somebody left. I'm forgetful. What can I say? All right, there we go. Oh, Sawston Red Sox is on evening. Yeah, welcome. How did your options on TQQQ? Oh, very good, very good. I made like 70%. I wish I had got some more. I didn't realize that the NASDAQ was going to shoot off to the moon. So let's see here. TQQQ. Yeah, because the NASDAQ this week, hold on a second here. And you know what? I never figured out the back test feature for the ETFs, but wow, we shot up. Let's see, just this week alone, we shot up like, well, I guess it was net a net 280, but today, just phenomenal. Little short moves like that can make you like a day's income in a day for sure. Uh, Z says, I'm not looking forward to AMD YieldMax ETF since I always liked them over Intel. Yeah, we'll see what happens with them. Coach KWBY is YieldMax. Jay has not released it yet. Don't look it up. It's not out yet. I'm looking up a fund that's not out. It's coming out. Hopefully he slams Crane shares clip. We'll see. I ran Big Dog off the porch. Yeah, I wasn't trying to, but I mean, I guess so. You know, I mean, you got to have a thick skin. You know, most of you come on here to grow as investors and whatnot, and you know, you come on here to hopefully learn a thing or two from me if I have it to teach. You know, and have a little bit of dry sense of humor. What can I say? You know, like you go into a class or whatever, you want to learn new things. Sometimes, you know, the professor can be a little tough. So, you know, you gotta get used to it, you know. One thing I don't like about Yahoo is just weird ads that come up. So anyway, okay, this one, oh, next earnings for Tesla is October 17th. Oh, we'll be back to hockey season and the cooler temperatures by then. That'll be nice. All right, NVDY is going to be our next one here. I'll be right back. Hold on just a second. That's so funny. This just hit me. Random story. So the guy out there changing his tire, so weird because I just took my car in today. I had to do like the tire rotation and stuff, and I go and pick it up at Sam's Club, and one of the tires is flat. And I said, well, that didn't happen before I brought it here. And what wasn't flat, I guess it just lost its air or something, which is funny because it's like now there's somebody out here changing their tire. So it's like odd synchronicity, I guess, which is all over the place, by the way, lately. So they go in, they look at it, they take it off, they try to find if there's some issue. There's not. They replace the valve and whatnot. So I guess we're good now. But anyway, that just hit me. I'm like, wow, that just happened in the same day. So anyway, I know I should play Lotto, right? Okay, so NVDA or NVDY is up to 23.86, and look at this, we have a nice zero in the after hours. Very interesting. It looks like since inception we've gone up like $4 now. Now a couple of you think we're really due for like a massive dividend in this one, so we'll definitely see. And we'll just keep going down the list here. We'll look at Aptly next. And then, oh, you know what? I skipped over. I want to look at the underlying stock. For those, I should have done that with Google and Meta. Let me do that. But let me back up here. Let's look at NVIDIA stock, actually. This is one. So June 20th, a year ago, I did that presentation on NVIDIA, and it did exactly what I said it would do. It just didn't stay in long enough. But I'm getting past it. My therapist told me I got to let the past go, especially when it comes to investing. So I'm working on that. I am trying. So, all right. Yeah, so NVIDIA has kicked butt, obviously. We had like a May 25th, we had like a straight line up. That's beautiful for options traders, of course. And then let's look at the others. Google, you know, so there's still, I noticed Google still exists as you've got like the A shares and the C shares. So it was like GOOG and GOOGL. So they're still both the same, but they're like trading at the same. So it's funny. So I guess I'll look up the GOOGL. So that's 132.58. Let's look at the other one just for shits and giggles, as I say. GOOG. That one is going to be, oh, a tasty trade ad. How about that? So they trade a little bit apart, but they're almost the same. But I remember they said when these did that, when they split, that one was supposed to trade higher than the other one. But I don't know whatever happened to that. I guess it got lost in the shuffle, so to speak. Now let's look at Meta, one of our favorites. Let's see here, 325. Wow, damn it, damn Hoffman. I wish I would have kept that one now. that's panning out like NVIDIA. Because, you know, I could have held it until September 15th, and there was definitely massive movement in this one. Oh, man, this is going to hit me like NVIDIA now. Why do I do this to myself? Why? Aren't you all supposed to tell me to hold on? Like, coaching's a two-way street. You all should tell me hold on if you see, you know, an opportunity. Darn it. And I sold this like a month ago too. It was still my biggest option whenever, but could have been a lot bigger. Anyway, okay, so what's the next one here? Aptly, right? Aptly. So 2260, up 31 cents, down 4 cents in the after hours. And then so this one has actually, so we're up about 240. We peaked at 2280, so it hasn't really diverted too much. And then last but not least, OARK, Kathy Woods Fund. Haven't seen Join Jen in a while. Maybe she'll join us tonight. We'll have to see. 1736, up 76 cents, 4.58%, up 32 cents in the after hours. So there's a lot of after hours movement with these for sure. Since inception, we still are down about 260 almost or so. So, all right, so that's that. Oh, well, we got to look up Apple stock, and then we'll look up the ARK fund. But let me just check comments again real quick here. See how we're doing on the comments. See if we have any super chats yet. We do have 61 of you on. I know, let's see here. I know you emailed me, Hoffman, about Meta, but I had already sold out of it by that point. Hold on a second. Let me, I see some comments here. What kind of car, coach? Oh, I have the big Lambo outside. I bought it with all my YouTube super chats and my ad revenue. You didn't know that? Just kidding a bit. What kind of car do you think I have? What kind of car do you think the coach drives? I actually, I drive a Honda Accord. So, because I love, you know, when people say, like, you get a new job or something, everybody thinks that means you should just go out and buy a new car. It's like, oh, I got more money. Just go out and blow it, you know? But no, so I drive a Honda Accord. And it's like 8 years old, you know? So that's what I do. All right. Hold on, I'll be right back. You know what I'm going to do one day? Whenever I do retire, like from the corporate world, I'm going to go all out on this channel. I'm going to have like THB on my car. I'm going to have my YouTube logo. I'll have a subscribe button. I'll probably have THB. Well, I don't know if I want people to know where I live, but I'll do like, I might do like my THB. It's like a coat of arms almost. I might do it like on the front door, have like a mat, have all kinds of merchandise. I want to make this a big like umbrella business. You know, I want to have like not just the financial coaching, but I want to have like, I don't know, maybe a travel channel, like several different channels, even maybe a, I don't know, political channel, even like, you know, just I could do a channel in most genres, and it would all be under like the THB enterprises, so to speak. So anyway, all right, when you think about it, TSLY is based on Tesla volatility. As an early Tesla stock holder, I can tell you that Tesla stock can give you an early heart attack. That's true. Selling options almost did that to me. So confident in TSLY performance. Yeah, well, good for you. No crying in baseball. I know the crying's only in softball, right? Let's see here. Do you prefer leveraged ETFs such as TQQQ or other over inverse ETFs? It depends on what the market's doing. For options trading, when the market's going up, I love the leveraged ETFs because then you can trade options on them, and it's like it just feels like cheating in some cases. All right, Jay is also releasing something from MicroStrategy's MSTR. I think I did see that one. Has a beta of 2.4. Holy cow! Might be a TSLY competitor. Maybe, maybe. So you want those high betas in that point. Jay mentioned volatility as the key in releasing new ETFs and what he can pay in dividends. Wow, you all heard so much stuff that I don't remember. I may have to go back and watch. More is better, isn't it? Let's see. I hope they pull the trigger and release the Coinbase ETF. I think they will. And I need to, if I can remember, I need to pull up that list of funds, if I can remember. There's about a 50-50 chance by the end of this live stream that I'll remember. I emailed you, but yeah, I remember that. When will Andre bring out his spreadsheet to show all of us that we're screwed? You know what? Let me ask him. I haven't talked to him in a few days. Um, let's see here. He sent me something. Let's see. Oh, he didn't answer me from. Let's see. I'm gonna tell him, hey, the fans want to know where your spreadsheet, how the spreadsheet's coming. I think this guy's still out here changing his tire. All right, let's see what he says. Okay, so yeah, we'll have an answer pretty soon. Welcome, Glenn Furs. Welcome to the live stream. I heard Coinbase and Stripe are more volatile than Tesla. Just what I heard. Well, you know, do your own research, right? Coach drives a Pinto. Actually, my other car, I have the mystery machine, like in Scooby Doo. I have one of those vans that I painted up, like the mystery machine, which I think I was recommending one of you all to do on here. But I'm kidding a bit. But that would be a cool vehicle to have, or maybe I could call it the coaching machine and paint it up a little bit differently. Gremlin, do it now. Say it like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Do it now, or do it live. Okay. Oh, are you one of my stops on the tour on I-10? Meet you at the Tiger Truck Stop in Louisiana. How far is that from New Orleans? New Orleans might be stop number 1 of the tour. I'll have to look. I'll look. I'll look you up here. It'd be cool. Feel like I'm on tour. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna look you up here. Tiger Truck Stop. Oh, I think you might be making a joke. Actually, I'm a little slow sometimes. I Yeah, I think you're making a joke. Actually, the truck stop. I usually stay away from those. Actually, yeah. I just if I lose money, I try to make it back other ways. You know, but that's funny. Glad you have a sense of humor there. Let's see here. Coinbase. Coinbase will win their lawsuit with the SEC. Maybe. I'm just glad that XRP is coming back. Dallas. Yeah, Dallas isn't on. I-10 doesn't go through Dallas, does it? I think it goes through like San Antonio and El Paso, I want to say, because those are the two Texas stops that are in the plan so far. Take the northern bypass. Oh, this is great. I'm getting advice on navigatory advice. So it's good. I should actually talk about this because I haven't done too much planning. But is the northern bypass better? Is it shorter, or is it just more to see? Because we got to get out there in like 5 days, and then I'm spending a couple days out there, and then I'm coming straight back basically. So I'm, the 31st I'm leaving, and then coming back on. I'll be back like on the 9th basically. Let's see. I-20 is Dallas. I-10 is Houston, San Antonio, and El Paso. Oh, okay. Okay. Good to know. And then I-30 is Oklahoma and all of that, right? Just kidding a little bit. Got to take the sketchy bridge. Oh, is that like the double decker highway? Shorter. I-10 into New Orleans goes south of the way. Oh, good to know. Thank you for the navigatory tip there. Cool. So yeah, it's a bypass. Good to know. Good to know. All right. Should there be a bypass in New Orleans? I mean, you're going to come through it in New Orleans, but going from like New Orleans to Houston, do you bypass it in Houston or what? Where should you bypass it? You can always email me too. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're going to be. You should just come accelerate your plans. Like, wow, is October 3 months away? Wow, that's right. I keep thinking October hockey season, but it's like, and things may be cooling off a little bit, but we're still 3 months away. So you'll be there October 30th on the 10-day Mississippi cruise. Thanks, TSLY. Yeah, you keep saying that. TSLY paid for your cruise. Good for you. Actually, TSLY paid for, I joined like a singles group, like an events group, and TSLY paid for all of that. So thanks, TSLY. So it's good because my investments, sometimes I throw away money like on stupid stuff. So the investments help to offset that. So that's good. Anyway, all right. So we're all caught up on comments. No super chats or anything. So we'll go back to Yahoo here and try not to be a bunch of yahoos while we're going over this. I know it's hard to do, but we'll try. All right. So I've got Apple stock. Apple stock. Let's see here. Apple stock, 195.83. Okay, 195.95 in the after hours. Cool, repeating numbers there. Wow, Apple's market cap is over 3 trillion. Can't they just like buy Disney or something? I'm getting a McAfee ad. Okay, interesting. All right, so yeah, Apple is kicking butt, isn't it? Let's see here. Jeez. All right. So, Apple. Here we go. Apple. 195.83. So yeah, for a month here. Oh, earnings are coming August 3rd. We're up 3.36%. Year to date, we're up 56.5%. So that's good. And then the last one here to look at is, last but not least, ARK, the ARK fund. So here it comes. So a little bit of a shout out here. You all noticed, some of you that have been following me for maybe like 4 months or 5 months now. Wow, time's flying. Wait, so like yeah, early March would have almost been 5 months ago. Um, so the channel has just really exploded since like March when I started talking about these YieldMax funds. And back then, my first year that I was monetized. I was having a hard time just meeting the watch hours. But what's really cool, in the month of July, we've completely shattered like our ceiling, I guess you could say. I mean, it's been incredible because we hit the yearly required watch hours in less than a month, and the month isn't even over. And we blew past, I think we're at like 5,000 watch hours, which is amazing. It's amazing. Like at one point, we had like 300 watch hours in a day, which is unfathomable. Like in a 24-hour day, there's 300 watch hours in a 24-hour day. That's phenomenal. It's amazing. Anyway, so the ARK Innovation Fund, Kathy Wood's fund, is 49.44, up 2.57% after hours, almost 2.6, 5.48%. In the after hours, we're up 0.24% or 12 cents, which is half of 24. So that's cool, 12.24. Nice numerology there. We're up 50% year to date. And let's see. So yeah, that's that. So I guess Kathy Wood's fund is coming back. Now we can stop sharing Yahoo. It can stop smoking up my bandwidth. So all right, I'm Xing this out. I'm Xing Yahoo out, which means our class is almost over here. Let's see here. All right, so we've got 58 of you on. We were up to 60 something at one point. We did set a record this week. Let's see what we got here. You're gonna love the speed limit in West Texas. Drop the hammer on that little Honda. Actually, I'm not taking the Honda. And it's not little, it's a pretty good sized car. The wheels are pretty big. It's like a sports car, really. It's a sport model. So I don't want to go through any speed traps. That already happened in Nevada, going outside of Vegas like last year, which seems like forever ago. Now it was like 15 months ago. But going from Vegas to my cousin's because of stupid Spirit Airlines, had to drive that whole stretch. But we went through some of the small towns in Vegas. And yeah, we got sucked into a speed trap, unfortunately. But I got to tell you, the state of Nevada, you get outside of Las Vegas, it might as well be Alabama. Outside of there, it's incredible. I'm like, wow, this is like one of the most rural. Some of these towns are some of the most like rural towns I've ever seen. When is next TSLY X date? Oh, we got to pull that up. Take I-12, it continues west while I-10 dips south and it's longer. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, there's nothing from San Antonio to El Paso. I've driven I-10 from Jacksonville to LA a few times. Nice. Some setups would be good. Maybe some polls on a stock. What polls? Like for what? If only the yield on Aptly was more than 0.5%, right? Yeah, I know. August 4th, 23, X date for TSLY. Oh, okay. See, he told you. So good to know. So buy on the 3rd, I can sell on the 4th or 5th to lock the dividend in. I believe so. And yeah, Cash Hawkins just confirmed it. Correct. The highways jammed with broken heroes on last chance power drive. Probably. All right, so let me try to share this with you all here. Oh, I still have it open. How about that? Perfect. Very serendipitous here. So here we go. Sharing 2 screens. Haven't done this in a while. All right, so for the whole year, if you look at the month of August, August 3rd is the declaration date. August 4th is the ex-dividend date, so you all are correct who already said that. August 7th is the record date, and August 14th is the payment date. And you see the dates for September, October, November, December. So on our paycheck schedule, dividend investors, we've basically got 5 paychecks left in the year. So pretty cool, huh? So for me, I look at it, it's like having another paycheck every month. We'll have to check where we are at this point. So, okay, I think the other thing I wanted to show was the list of all the funds that are going to be coming. Let me see if I still have that one open. Let me see. The list of like all the funds. Where would that be? Oops. Okay, I'm sharing this one. Let me see. YieldMax. I got my air on, but it's hot in here still. YieldMax, where are we? It's all Tesla that I have up. La Tesla. What do we have here? Oh, here, let's share this. Get you all excited here. Let's see. Oh, Parker joined just in time. I'm thinking about buying Aptly next. Which one is best other than TSLY? Honestly, I don't know. If I had to pick another one, I almost picked OARK, but I'm like, you know what? I don't want to spend more money than TSLY's trading at for less of a dividend. You know, so NVDY has had the next biggest payout. Let's share that real quick while I'm at it. While I'm on a sharing roll here. Let me see. Okay, watch this. 40%, 40.26% for OARK, 78.64% for TSLY, 34.14% for Aptly, 49.19% for NVDY. The other ones, oh, here we go. AMZY, FBY, GOOY, GOY, and then we've got a coming soon for one here. So which one is this one? It just says coming soon. Where is that? I had the list of all of them. Trying to see here. So far, that's all we got. I don't know where that list went, but anyway, those are the ones we have so far. So let's see. All right, you all, let's see if you have anything for me last minute here. I'm about done. So, all right, well, thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And take care. Hopefully, I'll be back maybe before I leave. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thanks again. Take care. Have a great evening and great weekend if I don't talk to you before then. See you on the